Welcome to Kickstarter Radio 102.4. And today we're doing a preview of an upcoming Kickstarter in February that should have come out today. And our Lipstickpaddy's been on the investigation to see why this has happened and what is going on. So Lipstickpaddy, please take it away. Now, welcome to my preview video. As it was getting a bit quiet on Kickstarter, I started doing some research about what's coming up, and Forest of Radgost should have come out this week, but it's been delayed. Probably for the best due to the killer titles that are on Kickstarter this week. Oh my goodness, and last week, by the way. If you've been following my channel and Kickstarter, then you would have known that there's just some Instaback games out there, and it has just been murder on our wallet, hasn't it? Well... So why am I bringing this to your attention? Well, Forest of Radgost, it's been in development for 5 years, and it's probably the most polished website I've seen going into a Kickstarter. It really is. I mean, look at this presentation as we go down and through this amazing preview website. Now, it's a fairly big box. You're going to have a big map on the table. There's going to be dice rolling, lots of different card decks for events that are coming up, and like a storytelling book that you're going through. It is cooperative, 1 to 7 players, drop in, drop out, which is fairly cool as well. And it has an interesting day, evening, night mechanic going on too. So we'll go back to the game in a minute, just rolling down this page. What's interesting is, the story is that this boy and girl were on a boat, and I don't know if they fell asleep, but they've woke up and they're lost. So you are a crack team of villagers that are going out to try and find them. But look at these character classes, the beautiful art. The woman in the middle, the old lady with the staff, she's actually a character you could play. I like the fact that they come with their own book. They come up it's like a little booklet that each character has, and inside the book is like where you can put your items and stuff, because it's like your bag. And there's things like this. We'll look at these, meet them in a minute as we go down, but this is a good kind of way. Now, the map does kind of remind me of Root, but does have some nice parts on them. What you're trying to do then, you're supposed to be going out hunting where the children are. If you've got more players, if you're going up into the higher player limit, someone will be playing the boys and girls trying to find you, but they're going to find it hard to get through the map because lots of enemies are going to be on every crossroad on the map, and when it goes dark, you start rolling dice to move the enemies on the map, so potentially you could be hiding and all this good stuff. It sounds really good. I can't wait to see how the Kickstarter looks like though, and how they plan on stretching it and stuff like that if it gets successful. But what an amazing preview we've got here, peeps. Look at this nice minis that are coming out here. Now, it certainly genre-wise goes down into the kids, does go down into your kids can play this game no problem. There's no killing or anything per se, although there is enemies that you can fight them. I don't know if, but I'm not quite sure if they just disappear when you win the fight or something like this. The art is mainly black and white, as we can see here, and the different colours of the cards all represent different decks that you're going to be pulling from. And all the enemy types even have a booklet as well, that if you face them, you'll open the booklet of the monster to determine what's going on, because they'll behave differently during the day, evening and night. So very cool. It's got Slavic mythology. What the hell is Slavia? Where's Slavia? Eastern Europe is where it is. Yeah, to the east of Germany. That direction. So you can kind of see this booklet here with all the monsters or NPCs that you can see. It looks like the NPCs, I think, are monsters. I think there's 18 of them. They are going to be miniaturized as well for the Kickstarter. The little counter thing on the right here is day. The yellow bit is day, red is evening, night is the nightfall. The blue, sorry, is the nighttime, so stuff can happen again. So yeah, with all these monsters blocking the path, you're on the search then. And what's cool about this is you can approach them and try and do certain things with them. You can even talk to them if you want to talk to them. You can hide, flee from them, or even fight them, depending on your character class that you've got, right? So yeah, very, very good. Sign up for the Kickstarter. Let's jump to the top. Coming in 2 weeks, but this is a good preview page to get you in the same spirit as I am, which is excited to see more. I'm going to be flying through this because I think a lot of what I'm going to say here might get repeated on the Kickstarter, but we'll see. But yeah, new players can jump in at any point. You can go away if you've got to go somewhere. It's kind of an open world, walking around, mini scenarios all over the woods. And it does say there's going to be a lot of replayability, so yeah, it's going to take, it says, years to play at the possibilities. 9 card decks. That's really exciting. I love encounter decks, and with having 9 of them, I think this is going to be the game that's got the most card decks, maybe. It's loosely cooperative. We are trying to take the kids back to the village. And you can, I'm guessing you can help each other in the game as well. Item combos and sliders. Sliders. You're going to develop and shape your character without tedious scorekeeping with pencils and sheets. So these are potentially stuff that's in your booklet that you move forward and back, maybe. Yeah, there's going to be roll dice mechanic that puts the enemies out there and moves the enemies out there, and I'm not sure if it's roll and move for yourself, but I've seen a couple of the character sheets and it looks like you can move up to 6. 1 to 6 is your movement, like up to 1 to 6. Don't know about that. Most of the monsters in the game are coming from the mythology of Slavia, though, so that's pretty cool. The characters, and it was primarily made as a kids game. The designer was putting this together to design a game for his kid where he could understand a bit more Slavic mythology, and the art really is fairy tale beautiful, isn't it? I love the boy with the little dog, the girl with the little teddy bear, beautiful green eyes, love it. Viva Priestess, what's she doing out in the woods? The elder, look at him, he's looking a bit buff, isn't he? Ratibor. This is just a selection of them. I'm sure the Kickstarter will show us more. Got some potential artwork on here, early art. I'm flying through this, peeps. I'll put the preview link below, of course, and you can come and check it out yourself. Bit closer up on the board here with the art. It is looking nice. I think UV spotting would look nice on the water. I'm going to say that until I die. The actual board concept was drawn by the sun, I believe. It was kind of the shape of it anyway. But the full artist came on board and they made the beautiful board that it is now. Characters, again, with lore, they'll have their own book, have their own decisions. Really nice looking, nice minis, looking like it's very, very cool. Painted mini there. Test concept in a Lego piece. Kind of funny. And we get like a nice roster of what you can possibly see in the game. We've got some of the characters up here, and looking good. Looking good. Many decks of cards. It's like, is the red one potentially an item? Is the white some kind of herbs? The orange, is that pick up a weapon. I don't know, there's 7 decks, fairly interesting. The blue one here looks like you're getting a companion from the blue deck. Certainly mysterious. Can't wait to find out more. This is like a great teaser. And all the items you're picking up are within the lore. The eagle feather is a motif from Bas Kelik, an old Siberian folk tale that was passed on from time immemorial before it was committed to writing in 1877. So there's a meaning between all the cards in the game, which is fairly fascinating, isn't it? Now, what I did, there's the original, the original drawing in 2015. So pretty awesome, really, isn't it? How it came into being a full-fledged game. But I'll tell you now, if we look at the team involved, it's become a massive project. Hence the big preview page, and props to the team for all getting on board, because it is looking super cool. There she is, and I can't wait to actually try this game out. And it could be, well, I want to see the campaign, but it definitely could be Instaback, and it has all the full potential of a great Kickstarter, certainly for the kid genre. Although it potentially could be for any group, right? It doesn't have to be just for a kids game, but it certainly is kids friendly. I don't know why they've got 14 plus as the age group on the game, to be frank, but interesting how it's 1 to 7, isn't it? Isn't it cool? And you're all going to be trying to get through the rabbit's nest or the maze of monsters walking around. Well, there we go. Forest of Radgost. That was a quick preview of what's coming up in February. Should have come out today actually, but I thought I had been looking forward to it, so I thought I'd come and see what the story was, and I found this beautiful website, and I thought I'd share it with you and show you my thoughts on the excitement that's brewing towards the Kickstarter page. I look forward to covering the game when it pops out on Kickstarter, and can't wait to see all the minis, all the characters, all the items, and everything that's good with this game. Yeah, please give it a thumbs up if you want people to see this video. Leave a comment if you feel like you want to say something about it. Yay! Please leave a comment. It all helps the YouTube algorithms and all that stuff. I've been your host, Lipstickpaddy. This is Kickstarter Radio 102.4. You take care, stay safe, and bye-bye for now.